Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Shrine Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Woo! fundamental issue now before our people can be making it.
There it goes out there.
Grand slam. He wants it all. He'll get it again. And as I say that, a blob left side punch for a touchdown. And the slam.
But an idea lives on.
See them celebrate that big victory here at East End. Get the range. Unbelievable.
Ooh, let's go. Wait. Hold up, Q. Yeah, feel like I'm at the top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them blasted.
Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky. Thanks for being with us here tonight on the Southeast Sports Network. Live and in stereo, I'm Gabriel Schrei bringing you this contest. It's Tates Creek and Bryan Station. The Commodores and the Defenders. Should be a fantastic game here between two wonderful high school football programs. We're excited to have it here on the Southeast Sports Network. Tough start to this season for these two teams. Taking a look at it. Defenders standing at 0-3. Commodores standing at 1-3 on the season. Both looking to get trending in the right direction with a win here tonight. Tates Creek on the road battling the Defenders on their home turf. Bryan Station's Defenders wearing green, gold, and navy tonight. Tates Creek wearing the white away unis, accented with a little bit of maroon numbers. Should be a great game. Jonathan Hawks steering the ship for the Commodores. He's the head coach here. Ranked 62nd in the state of Kentucky. The Defenders ranked 29th. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back when we're closer to kickoff here on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
And I'm on a big mission. My whole team got a plate up in the kitchen, yeah. I'm talking everything. I make all the fixings, yeah. They come a long way from where they come up missing. I blame it on my confidence, yeah. Promise I'm really this astonishing. And yeah, you're now viewing the greatest of
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do. To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Welcome back here to our coverage on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Schrein bringing you tonight's contest here on SCSN. Thank you for tuning in, being with me. Seconds away from kickoff here. The Defenders, Bryan Station High School, hosting Tates, Creek, and the Commodores tonight on SCSN. Lexington, Kentucky. We're excited to have it and excited to have you with us. Commodores will be kicking back to the Defenders here to get this one started. They'll be working from right to left on your radio dial. The receiving Defenders down on the far left end. This one lasered across the field and gathered up back down on the 5-yard line. Return man across the 20 and dragged down as he tries to battle up to the 25. Going to be marked down around the 23-yard line. First and 10 now for Bryan Station High School as they will work from left to right on your radio dial here. Thank you again for being with us. Just to set the stage for the contest, Bryan Station here tonight wearing green, gold, and navy, their home uniforms. Green jerseys with gold numbers, gold pants, and beautiful gold helmets for the defenders. Commodores wearing white with maroon accent here tonight. Signal caller back in the gun. Looks left, runs through his cadence. There's the give right up the gut, and the tailback, nothing doing. Drop down right away on the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10. Both teams have struggled here this year. Rough start to their schedule. Bryan Station 0-3 to this point on the season. Now here on 2nd and 10, the snap, looking, waiting, wants to throw. Quarterback throws left side and caught right near the 30-yard line. That'll be good for a gain of a little more than 5 yards and make it 3rd and medium for the defenders. Defenders offense trying to get something started here. First play was very flat, no blocking up front, unable to clear any space for that tailback. He was dragged down right at the line of scrimmage nearly instantly. Now on 3rd and medium, full house set up front, tailback back deep in the backfield, pitch to him. He's running, cutting towards the sideline and dives towards first down yardage there as he is pushed out along the sideline. Looks like he's going to come up short. Officials have not marked where they believe he went out yet. And looks like they're going to walk him back towards the line of scrimmage here. That'll be good for a gain of maybe half a yard there. And it'll bring up 4th down for Bryan Station. Defenders will punt this one away back to Tates Creek. Still scoreless here in Lexington. Awkward punt. Travels over the 50-yard line and touched there around the 42 of Tates Creek. So Tates Creek, the Commodores will have fantastic field position to start their first drive of the night. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial here. Just a couple of minutes off the clock there on that first possession. 3 and out for Bryan Station. The offense of Tates Creek breaks the huddle. They'll get started. 2 out wide on either side here. Quarterback in the shotgun, tailback at his side. They stand on the 35-yard line of their own side of the field. Send a receiver into motion. Faking the give, wants to throw, rolling to the close side. Check down pass is complete and dragged out back behind the line of scrimmage there. Nothing doing there on the first play of the game offensively for the Commodores. They'll lose about 3 yards. Theo Jones got a hold of that one, couldn't make anything happen. Andrew Witherington, the quarterback and junior, took the snap there, wanted to do something with it, but really there were no options for him. So rolled out of the pocket, bought some extra time, threw the check down pass, and kept the ball alive. Again from the shotgun. Quarterback through his cadence, looking to his right here. Sends a man in motion. There's the snap. Fakes the give. Wants to throw. Pressure coming. Rolling to the far side. Makes one man miss. Now another. Boy, over the line of scrimmage and dragged down right near the 40-yard line. Maybe the 42. And a gain of a couple there on 2nd and long for the defenders. So following the turnover here, the offense of Bryan Station in excellent field position to strike. 4 out wide, 3 on the close side. They're working left to right on your radio dial. Defenders. Their quarterback in the shotgun. There's the snap. Give right up the gut, and the tailback is swarmed immediately. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but I doubt it. We'll see where the official spots it here. Big play there by the Commodores, bursting through the line of scrimmage and getting on top of the ball carrier. Second and 11 now. Trips right again here. Quarterback from the shotgun rolling to the close side, looking once to throw. Here's a howitzer down the field, caught in the back of the end zone. The touchdown for the defenders of Bryan Station. It's 6-0 here in Lexington. What a play. Well, the defenders have something to celebrate there. They lead 6-0 here at home. Now for the PAT. This one chipped up away, and that is through and good. It is 7-0 here in quarter one. We'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here to Lexington, Kentucky. It's 7-0 Bryan Station here on the Southeast Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. I want to thank you for joining us. The defenders kicking the ball back to the Commodores now here following this score. It'll go from left to right on your radio dial. This one fielded up high there on the 15-yard line. Commodore return man headed to the far sideline. Jostled, rattled, and pushed out of play down near the 35, so this is where they will start their second offensive possession of the day as they trail 7-0. Good effort on that first drive, just ended up giving the ball away there on the turnover, and an easy score for the defenders. 40-yard touchdown pass. Dropped right into the back of the end zone there. That's how it's 7-0. Bryan Station lead over Tates Creek. Commodores working from right to left on your radio dial here. It's 1st and 10 from their 37-yard line. There's the give. Right side. Tailback is swarmed deep behind the line of scrimmage and dropped for a big loss here. It's going to be second and very long for the Commodores. Still in quarter one. Want to thank you for joining us here this evening on SESN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Find me on Twitter at Schrei Guy. Find us on all social platforms at SESN Sports. Here we go. Second and long now for Tates Creek. And in motion. Witherington wants to throw. Check down pass close side, and a big hit delivered there on the 45, but his receiver hangs on to the football, and that's going to be close to first down yardage there. Pass roped right in there to Kashawn Duthit. The receiver is a senior, 5'7", got a hold of the ball, hung on to it as the linebacker laid into him. Makes it 3rd and about 2 from their own 45-yard line. Tailback alongside Witherington here is Cartez Guy. Witherington looks to his right. Now here's the snap. Gives it off to Guy. Guy breaks through across the midfield stripe and dragged down at the 45-yard line of the defenders. A big gain, and that'll move the chains. Boy, what a play. 7-0. Bryan Station leading the defenders' defense, trying to make sure that remains true here in quarter number 1. Commodores have reversed the field here, as it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the defenders. Looks like we've got a player shaken up. He'll be slow to rise, but will come off under his own power. Hopefully he's all right. One of the big hog mollies up front, defensive lineman of the defenders. Looks like there's going to be a holding penalty as well they're calling for on that previous play. So the football will go from the 45-yard line of Bryan Station all the way back to the 40 of the Commodores. Penalized 15 yards there. And if the chain gang is to be trusted, it'll be 1st and 10. Tates Creek back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Witherington looks left, now right. 2 out wide on either side. Gives it off. Cartez Guy. Cartez Guy is trapped in the backfield, trying to pinball out of there, and he is wrapped up and dropped. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, though. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Public address announcer there calling for the tackle being made by Colton Essenbach. Senior defensive end. Has played 2 ways. Plays guard on offense. 4 out wide again here on 2nd and 10 for the Commodores. From the shotgun, Andrew looks left. The junior now to his right. Finishes his cadence. There's the snap. Wants to throw. Pressure coming. He's in danger. Rolling to the far side. Bit of space to work with. Throws the football. Check down pass. Did he catch it? Boy, that is right near the sticks. And looks like he was not able to hang on to that one. No. That'll make it 3rd and 10 here for Tates Creek High School. Would have been a huge grab to hang on to that one. Just unable to cling onto the football in the face of the pressure of those defensive backs. Bryan Station bringing the heat here in Lexington, Kentucky. We're going to take a station break. We'll be right back in 30 seconds with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned in to the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back here to Lexington, Kentucky on SCSN. Thank you for being with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Excited to be bringing you high school football here tonight between Tates Creek, the Commodores, and the defenders of Bryan Station High School. Right now, Bryan Station leads 7-0 after a 40-yard touchdown pass. About to get back underway here. And that score will make it 13-0 Bryan Station. Here in quarter number 1. And what a play.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do. To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the potion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion.
Welcome back here to Lexington, Kentucky on the Southeast Sports Network. Commodores take down the quarterback of the Defenders here in quarter two. Big sack there, going to bring up fourth down. And they will punt back to Bryan Station now. Thanks for joining us here on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Schrei here, bringing you all of the action in our live radio coverage. Find us at SESN Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and here on YouTube. You can also tune into tonight's broadcast on 105.3 FM Power Radio, Blues News Sports Talk and more, and 96.9 Fresh Air Radio. Following the punt, which skeetered on a play back inside of the red zone. Defenders of Bryan Station will take over here. They'll work from left to right on your radio dial. They were just joining us there wearing green and gold, forest green and gold. Gold helmets, gold pants, forest green jerseys, gold numbers. Here's the give. Tailback drives this one up inside. Small gain there. Gets some 4, maybe 5 yards. Makes it second and medium. Signal caller back in the shotgun here. It's Zachariah Dabney. Dabney, the pitch, close side, tailback, stiff arms one man, hangs onto the football, and is driven out of play just shy of the chains here. Gets maybe 2 yards there, makes it 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. They're going to need another 2 to get the first down. Great looking carry of the football right there. Taking that one, pushing it up in there, Teandre Clark. So we'll take a break along with the teams here as they head to their respective sidelines. We'll be right back with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here. Quarter 2 about to get started in Lexington, Kentucky. It's high school football on the Southeast Sports Network. Thank you for being with us, wherever you may be. Bryan Station with the football right now. There's the give up inside on 3rd and short, driving forward. Boy, defenders playing like the football hit the turf there. I'm not so sure it did. Either way, punt team of the defenders coming out to send this one back to the Commodores here on 4th and about a half a yard. Punter Bryan Station standing back on the 17-yard line of the BSHS side of the field. Tates Creek's Commodores bringing the pressure here on the punt. This one sent away and takes a defender-friendly bounce. Wow, from the 40, rolling all the way down to the 22-yard line, and that's where the officials will spot this one as the Commodores will start their drive working from left to right on your radio dial. It's 14-0 right now. Bryan Station and the defenders leading the Commodores of Tates Creek High School. Thanks for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network for this cross-Lexington battle here tonight. Pretty fun contest to this point. Here come the Commodores. We're out wide, 2 on either side. They'll be working from left to right on your radio dial. Quarterback in the shotgun, it's Andrew Witherington. Witherington, boy, flag there. Illegal motion. I think this is going to go against Markevian Smith. Junior was in motion there. They're going to call it a false start against Tates Creek. Smith was coming around from his slot position on the far side of the field to the close side. Football's on the far hash mark. Now resting on the 17-yard line. Commodores again have 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Witherington sends his man back into motion, fakes the give to Smith. Pressure is coming. He's rolling to the close side. 2 defenders right there, throws over them, and looks like his intended target caught it. Yes, he did, right on the sideline. That should move the chains. Mason Jackson, the junior, gets a hold of the football. The officials spotting him right near the 32-yard line, and that is where that line to gain is. Far side official, that's saying that's incomplete. Oh, and they're going to wave off that catch now. Offensive pass interference, the reason for waving that one off. So not only will they lose the yardage gain, they'll be penalized as well on that one. It will remain first down, but the Commodores going to have a lot to gain here. They're marking the football back inside of the 10-yard line. Looks like it'll be at about the 4. Like at first and about 30 to gain. As the Commodores of Tates Creek will take a timeout, we will as well. Will they get this one sorted out? Don't go anywhere. This is high school football on the Southeast Sports Network. We love having you with us. Welcome back here on the Southeast Sports Network. It is 14-0 here between Tates Creek High School and Bryan Station High School. The Defenders are leading the Commodores on SESN tonight. Gabriel Schrei here bringing you all of the action between these two great high school football programs. Duking it out at Bryan Station High School. They're wearing forest green and gold, white and maroon for Tates Creek. Cross Lexington battle here tonight. Pretty fun one on SESN. And right now a dire situation. First and about 30 for the Commodores of Tates Creek. Here's the snap. Witherington check down pass. This one caught. Now advancing up over the 15 and dragged out of play there by the defender. Latching onto him and wrestling him out of play was Damon Green, the free safety. And the senior keeps him from doing too much damage offensively. It's now 2nd and 14 for Tates Creek. Witherington coming back into the huddle here with the play. They're working from left to right on your radio dial. They trail 14-0. Here in quarter 2, couple minutes off the clock. Commodores to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and maybe 14 now. Witherington looking to the far side. He has trips left at the top end of the field. Wants to throw to that center receiver, and it looks like he overshot him right there. Trying to get the hookup with Markevian Smith, and he just couldn't get a hold of the football. Junior can't grab that one. It's now 3rd and 14 for the Commodores. We'll see what they draw up here. Lots to tell about these two programs. Great football clubs. They've had fun seasons so far. Not a lot of winning between the two of them, though, unfortunately. Their combined record standing at 1-7, 0-3 Bryan Station, trying to get their first win of the season here at home in front of their fans. Playing very well so far. The Commodores 1-3, trying to claw their way to a little bit better, a little bit more of a respectable record. Smith in motion, Markevian Smith faking the handoff to him. Witherington wants to throw over the middle. This one is caught. Wow, what a play down along the sideline. This one snapped up by Mason Jackson, the junior. 1st and 10 for the Commodores. What a play right there. Witherington dropped back in the pocket. It was collapsing all around him. He climbed the ladder up inside, looked to his right, kept his eyes and head clear, delivered a bullet right into the hands of Mason Jackson. Jackson clings onto the football for dear life. He was double covered right there. The safety had roamed down to the close side, but able to hang on to that one and get a big first down for TCHS. 1st and 10 now. The football right on the 45 of the Commodores. There's the give. Headed to the far side. The tailback dropped for a loss of 2 there. Witherington hustles over to the sideline, running a bit of a hurry-up look here. Commodores right back to the center of this turf pitch. Interesting logo at center field. It's just the word Defenders. It stretches from 30-yard line to 30-yard line. Here at Bryan Station High School. 4 out wide here on 2nd and 12 for the Commodores. Looking both ways, 2 on either side for Witherington. Witherington running through his cadence. Now here's the snap. Check down pass far side. This one incomplete, overshot his intended target. The man he hooked up with just a moment ago, Mason Jackson, the junior receiver. Just a bit too high for him. Couldn't reel it in. That'll make it 3rd and 12 now here. Again, big thanks for joining us on the Southeast Sports Network tonight. Gabriel Schrei bringing you all of the action on our network of brands. 4 out wide here on 3rd down. Trips right. Signal caller Witherington. So a big gain right there on 3rd and long, and now it will be 1st and 10 for Tates Creek's Commodores. Witherington running from the shotgun here. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. There's the give right up inside. The tailback taken down right away, dropped hard at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now here. Going to take another go at it. And we're going to take a break here. No, we aren't. They got it fixed. 2nd and long. Witherington wants to throw. Pressure coming, and he is dragged down. A big sack by the defenders of Bryan Station. A loss of about 7 yards there on 2nd and long. Going to make it 3rd and forever for the Commodores here on SESN. Boy, a big-time play by the defense of Bryan Station right there. 14-0 here in quarter 2. We do have an athlete slow to rise here. Hopefully he's all right. They're going to take a break. Check on him. We'll take a break as well. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here. High school football on the Southeast Sports Network. 3rd and forever here for the Commodores, and the whistle sounds before they can get the snap off. See what the call is here for the Whitecap. False start going to be called for by the head ref here tonight. So the Commodores will lose 5 and try again now. So it goes from being Third and about 17 to third and about 22 for them here. Third and 22, Witherington has 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Sends Smith into motion. There's a deep pass over the middle, nearly intercepted by the defense of the Bryan Station defenders. That incompletion means it'll be 4th and very long. And a flag here on the play. Interference against the defense. The officials moving the ball up over the 40 down to the 37-yard line. It'll be 4th and about 6 for the Commodores. They're going to get another shot at this. But before they do, a timeout down on the field. You know what that means. We're going to take a timeout as well. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more high school football. Welcome back here to Bryan Station High School. It's 4th and 6 for the Commodores of Tates Creek. Witherington through his cadence. Here's the snap. Boy, defenders coming through. He goes down to the turf hard, and his pass is incomplete. He was looking to the close side there along the sideline for Sigler. The junior Thomas Sigler had broken out towards the sideline and on an out route and just couldn't hook in the football. That means it should be a turnover on downs. Wait a moment here. We might have something for the Commodores. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call for another penalty here against the defense of Bryan Station High School and the defenders. That means it'll be 1st and 10. They'll move the chains, and Witherington and his offense will stay on the field. That's a big-time win for Tates Creek High School. They'll stay out there. 4 out wide now here as they come back to the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10. The football now down to the 30-yard line of the defenders of Bryan Station. Tates Creek is working left to right on your radio dial. Man in motion, it's Smith. Here's the snap. Witherington wants to throw. Far side, caught just inside a play and stepping out just shy of the line to gain. That'll make it 2nd and short just outside of the red zone here. What a play by Tates Creek on this newly revived drive, too. Hard to complain about that. For them, anyhow. Obviously, Bryan Station hates that, coaching staff and athletes. Second and short. Here comes Witherington and his offense. 4 out wide, 2 on the close side, 2 on the far side. Still 14-0. Bryan Station leads. 6 minutes left in the first half. Give up inside, and the tailback of the Commodores easily pushes forward for a 1st and 10, and now Tates Creek has entered the red zone here. First and 10, 14-0 Bryan Station. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. 3 out wide this time. 2 on the close side, 1 on the far side. Check down pass, and the receiver dropped at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10 now. Still at about the 19, maybe 18-yard line on 2nd down here. Tates Creek going to try again on second down. 4 out wide this time, 2 on either side. Witherington sends his man into motion. That's Markevian Smith. Wants to throw, pressure coming, and he is dragged down. He's able to throw the football away, but Kyjon Butler, the outside linebacker and senior, screaming into the backfield, making it impossible for him to work with the football. They have not changed the down on the stick there, the white cap. Kind of strolling towards us here, wondering if he's going to call for a penalty. Yes, he is. This one going against Tates Creek. TCHS being backed up. Personal foul there. Not sure what it's for. It's a 15-yard penalty. Still try again here. The football spotted on about the 37-yard line now of the Bryan Station defenders, so it's going to be 3rd and about 30. Tates Creek, Witherington working with it from the shotgun. Boy, here's a howitzer down the field, and this one is incomplete. Commodore receivers calling for a flag there on 3rd down, not going to get it. Saying there should have been some pass interference. 4th and forever. Football is on the 37, 38-yard line of Bryan Station. The Commodores have possession. Tates Creek would need about 27 yards, it looks like, to get a first down. It would be 1st and goal if they were able to move the chains, and they're taking a timeout here while they try and decide what to do. We're going to keep it right here on SCSN. I want to thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow us at SCSN Sports. Done radio coverage like this before on our network of brands from Shrine Media, but not on SCSN. So thanks for being with us for our first, wherever you may be. Here we go. They're lined up in punt formation, but that's not the regular punter. Looking to the sideline here for some direction from coach. Return man standing back on the goal line for Bryan Station. Here we go. They will punt it away. Just able to get this one away. And calling for a fair catch. This one will be snagged up at the 11-yard line of the defenders. That'll make it a 1st and 10 for Bryan Station with 4 minutes left in the first half. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial here. Another chance to work with it offensively. 14-0 lead for BSHS here on the Southeast Sports Network. Our network of brands you can tune into tonight's contest. A few different ways, a few different places. Anywhere you can hear 105.3 Power Radio. You can find tonight's game. You can also hear us on 96.9 Fresh Air Radio. As here is the snap and the carry to the close side by the Bryan Station quarterback there. Zechariah Dabney working with it. The senior tried to cut it up inside, and he is dragged down right near the line of scrimmage. I think he maybe gained a half a yard. They're going to give it to him and make it 2nd and about 9 here. Dabney back in the shotgun. This time he'll have trips right. That's the far side of the field as they're working right to left. And in addition to our radio network, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio and 105.3 Power Radio, you can hear tonight's contest anywhere. You can stream the Southeast Sports Network, save for our Facebook. You can hear it on the audio streaming platform, on our website, and on YouTube. Bryan Station here on 1st and 10. The football from their own 40-yard line. Dabney in the shotgun. He's got trips right. Wants to throw the football here.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the potion, loving this devotion.
Well, get your keys because we're going for a drive here in Lexington, Kentucky. Bryan Station picking, dipping, and diving their way up the field. It is now fourth down, though, fourth and about 8 to gain for the defenders, and it's looking like they're going to go for it. Football rest on the 38-yard line of the Commodores. Here we go. Here's the snap. Working to the far side, Zechariah Dabney has some space, running along the sideline and diving past the pylon. They'll say he got it. 1st and 10 here for the defenders of Bryan Station High School. What a play by Zechariah Dabney. That's incredible. Big time, 1st and 10 here. Now, they have not moved the chains yet. Officials convening on the far sideline. They might wipe this away. Looks like they're going to Whitecap, calling for some sort of penalty here. Going to be a false start, so they'll move the football back from that original line of scrimmage. Excuse me, the signal is holding on the offense. That'll move the football way back here. So Bryan Station definitely going to have to punt the football. Punter standing back on the 32-yard line of the defenders. Line of scrimmage is about the 45-yard line of Bryan Station High School. Tates Creek back to receive this one deep. I'll tell you, it's kind of weird. I feel like almost all of the links for high school football are fake. You get on Twitter. I searched this game to see how many people had been talking about it, and no one's tweeting about it except for bot accounts, and they're all tweeting fake links. So there's about 150 links to this game, and I think this is the only one of them that was real. They're all from spam accounts except for this one. Here we go, return man fields this along the 35. He's got some space across the 45, the 35. He's gone free to the end zone for Tates Creek High School, and the touchdown for the Commodores. What a play! A punt return for a touchdown. That'll make it 14-6 as the Commodores get one back. Here in Lexington, Kentucky. What an incredible play with just 1:13 left to go here in quarter number 2 on the Southeast Sports Network. Now for the PAT. Commodore Creeker makes his way onto the field here. Snap is good. Hold is good. This one is up, away, and through. That makes it 7-0 with 1:13 left to go. Here in half number 1, we'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. here to Lexington, Kentucky on the Southeast Sports Network. Schrei here bringing you tonight's high school football contest on our family of brands, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio, 105.3 Power Radio, and the Southeast Sports Network. Two teams going head-to-head here. It's Tates Creek High School, the Commodores, and the Bryan Station Defenders. Bryan Station leading 14-7 right now. Tates Creek and the Commodores just took a punt return back. 65 yards for a touchdown. Pretty incredible play. Thank you for joining us, wherever you may be, for SCSN's radio coverage of this contest. Just a reminder to follow us on social media at SCSN Sports. You can find our website, scsnsports.com. Kickoff going to be a fair catch for Bryan Station. We'll see what their strategy is here with about 70 seconds to work with in quarter two. Might just burn out the clock. They might try and make something happen. Already a penalty on the kick return. This one against the Commodores, so a little advantage for Bryan Station coming out on offense here. First play of this drive. They're going to be working from right to left on your radio dial, the football resting on their 35-yard line. Zachariah Dabney, the senior, back in the shotgun, wants to throw. Pressure coming, rolling close side. Here we go. Escapes one defender, now two, and dragged down right near the line of scrimmage. Second and about 10 now. Bryan Station going to take another crack at this one. Play call is in to Dabney. He breaks the huddle. He'll have two out wide on either side. Tailback alongside him is Guy. Defense does have a safety back deep in case of a bomb here. Dabney wants to throw that bomb right over the middle, and this one is tipped down into the turf. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Bryan Station. Bryan Station High School trying to extend their lead back to 14 points before they go into the locker room here. We'll see if they'll be able to do it. Would take quite a bit of work on their part. This one not going anywhere. The give right up inside to the tailback Guy there. Tried to root his way between the center and the left guard, and he is wrapped up and dropped hard just behind the line of scrimmage there. That'll make it 4th and long for the defenders. Sticks haven't moved yet. Still says 3rd down along the sideline, the official. Speaking to the Whitecap here. And they're just going to let the clock run. No need to change the down or the distance. That'll do it for the first half of action. So after one half of play here on the Southeast Sports Network, you heard it here first. It is 14-6. The Bryan Station Defenders are in the lead over Tates Creek High School and the Commodores. We'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football at the half. here on SESN.
You're tuned in to Live Sports, live via the Southeast Sports Network. Find us on social media at SESN Sports. Stay tuned for the second half of action. Thank you for joining us for Live Sports, here on the Southeast Sports Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Shrine Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.
You're tuned in to Live Sports, live via the Southeast Sports Network. Find us on social media at SESN Sports. Stay tuned for the second half of action. Thank you for joining us for Live Sports, here on the Southeast Sports Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Hold up, Q. Yeah, feel like I'm at the top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had the sun, these boys can't even bastards. A lot of dudes just some undercover actors. Don't fall for it, I'm patient, I all the tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the line again. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of. Coming in like a bull, you see me raising the stock, yeah. So baby, you gonna need some patience. I already won, now I'm just making a statement. Yeah, baby, why your mans keep hating? You asking about the cake, you here for the celebration? And I ain't fishing, I ain't really into baiting. I know they all wish I take away they making, but sorry I'm taking me and my lady making. Tell me how much you love on my
Bryan Station.
confidence, yeah. It really shouldn't be no arguments, cause you're now viewing the greatest of all time. Saying I can't get better, I promise they all lying on my confidence. Yeah, that's right. I think it's time you start using your common sense. Everybody watch out, cause the bomb is lit.
And that's our score right now here from Lexington, Kentucky. We'll take another break. Be right back with the second half of football in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
That's me. Hold up. Yeah. I'm sorry if I stutter. Yeah. My brain move a little faster than.
You're tuned in to Live Sports. Live via the Southeast Sports Network. Find us on social media at SESN Sports. Stay tuned for the second half of action. Thank you for joining us for Live Sports. here on the Southeast Sports Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Welcome back. More high school football here on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Schrei bringing you all of the action between Bryan Station High School, who is hosting Tates Creek High School. It's the Commodores. It's the Defenders right now here on SESN Sports. Thanks for tuning in here, whether you're on SESN, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio, or 105.3 Power Radio. Both programs back onto the pitch here. Kickoff will go from right to left on your radio dial. The Defenders sending this back to the Commodores. Commodores trailing 14-7. Their lone touchdown came on a 65-yard punt return that was carried into the end zone. That was pretty late into the second half of play. Second quarter of play. There was about 6 minutes left in the first half when that one was punched in. Here we go. This one fielded back on the 8-yard line. Here comes Tates Creek. Commodores man dragged down right away, just shy of the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, back deep in their own territory here. This will be our first look at the Commodores here in half number 2. Their offense led out by Andrew Witherington, the quarterback, and the junior has been sharp here so far today. Made some great evasive plays, pulled off some impressive maneuvers, spread the ball out well. He'll try to keep that up here in quarter 3. He goes into the shotgun here, 3 out wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. There's the give, tailback, headed to the far side along the sideline and driven out of play after a short gain there. Commodores of Tates Creek will be headed from left to right on your radio dial here in this third quarter of play. 2nd and 7 after the nice little pickup there. Thomas Sigler carrying the football on that one. 3 out wide again here on 2nd down. Drug down back behind the line of scrimmage here immediately. Not a chance for Witherington. Tackle made there by Javari Burnett. He gets into the backfield and makes the big play. So now it is 4th and 11 here for the Commodores. They're going to punt the football away back to Bryan Station and the defenders. Quick 3 and out to start half number 2 for these teams. Bryan Station got to be happy about that one. They're playing at home tonight. They rest at 0-3 on the season. Tates Creek 1-3. False start there against the punt team. They'll back him up and they'll try again here on 4th and very long. The punter now standing inside of his own end zone to punt this one away. Tates Creek wearing the white away unis with maroon accents. Maroon numbers. Bryan Station's defenders wearing the forest green jerseys with gold numbers, gold pants, and gold helmets. Here's the punt to the close side. Boy, that is a bad angle. That one skeeters out of play along the sideline. It didn't even make it to the chains. That's a net 20-yard punt there. And Bryan Station has to be thrilled with that one. They are in excellent field position to start their first possession of the second half of play. Football will be spotted on the 31-yard line of the Commodores. Just 31 yards to gain for a score here for Bryan Station. They'll have to take advantage of that. They're working from right to left on your radio dial offensively here in quarter number 3. There's the snap. Give right up inside. Guy pushing his way forward. Gets about 5 yards right there. Makes it 2nd and medium as he crosses down to the 27-yard line of the Commodores. Still 14-7 here. The lead with Bryan Station. Trips right for Zachariah Debney, the senior. He gives it off again up inside, and the tailback drives forward for another big gain on the ground. Not much of a discrepancy between the officials here. It looks like it's not enough to move the chains. They'll still need another 2, maybe 2.5 yards here on 3rd down to pick up a first down. Indeed, it's going to be 3rd and 2 for Bryan Station. Trips right. They're hurrying back to the line now. Debney looking to the sideline. Coach yelling out to him. Trips right is on the far side. There's one receiver on the close side. Tailback alongside Zachariah Debney. Debney checks down close side. That's caught. Very close to enough to move the chains. The officials will say his foot was out of play. So that'll be an incomplete pass and make it 4th and about 2. Maybe 2.5 here. Big showdown in Lexington, Kentucky between Tates Creek and Bryan Station. Debney going to go under center for this one. Trips right. Tailback deep behind him. He gives it to the tailback. He is crushed inside. A big-time defensive play. The big man up front screaming through the line of scrimmage and dragging him down. Muhammad Hamden, the sophomore. What a hit on the tailback right there. That'll be a turnover on downs, and the Commodores of Tates Creek will return to the field here. They lead by just 7 here in quarter 3, a couple of minutes off of the clock already in Lexington. Their offense will get to work from the 24-yard line of their own side of the field. Here comes the junior signal caller, Andrew Witherington. He'll take the snap. He's got trips left. Check down pass over there to screen. It's not going to buy them a lot of space like I think they thought it would. His target steps out of play pretty much immediately. And as you probably just heard our public address officials say, going to be a holding call against Tates Creek. A lot of mental errors for them here tonight. That is another in a long string of penalties against this offense. Every time they make some progress, it gets called back. Only touchdown for the Commodores tonight coming off of that punt return, 65 yards to the house. 2 out wide on either side. There's the give as Witherington hands it off to the tailbacks. He pinballs forward, coming off of 2 separate defenders before being dragged down. Does not get it back to the original line of scrimmage, but he does get a nice little mid-yardage gain right there. The football, maybe 4 yards. Now on the 18-yard line. Tates Creek needs to gain about 17. Commodores, 2 out wide on either side. Witherington sends Smith into motion. He takes the snap, check down pass to Smith, who's on the close side, running up the sideline, has 2 blockers and his fellow receivers there, and he'll step out after a short gain. Close side official marking him and a gain of a yard there. That's what they'll give him. He gets 1 yard. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 16 now for the Commodores of Tates Creek here on SESN. Their offense in the shadows of their own goalpost. Of course, those shadows are cast by the lights of the stadium as it's nighttime. Trips left, 1 on the close side for Witherington. Tailback alongside him. He looks to the left at that trio of receivers. And right away, the penalty against the Commodores here before they can get the snap off. We'll go right back to the line of scrimmage. They're penalized 5 there for delay of game. Changing formation, 2 on either side now. 2 on the close side, 2 on the far side. Witherington, tailback at his side. Sends Smith into motion. There's the snap. Wants to throw. Pressure coming. Climbing the ladder. Headed to the far side. 2 defenders right there. Uncorks one over the middle. And this one is caught. Lots of space to work with. He's free over the 50. Now over the 30. A big long play and into the end zone for the Commodores of Tates Creek High School. Touchdown. It's 14-13. The Commodores trail to Bryan Station here in Lexington. What a play on the long ball. And now they'll kick the PAT with 6 minutes left in quarter 3 for the equalizer. That was an 82-yard passing touchdown. The first offensive touchdown of the day for the Commodores. The PAT is no good. Snap and hold were good. Something wrong there for the kicker. Maybe the lace is on the wrong side of the ball for him. Either way, it is 14-13. Bryan Station still on top here in Lexington. We'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football on SESN. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei bringing you high school football tonight. On the Southeast Sports Network, it's Tates Creek, it's Bryan Station. Commodores doing battle here with the defenders. Kickoff is taken on the 10. Return man crosses over the 20 and dragged down right on the 30-yard line, and that is where Bryan Station will start their next offensive possession here of half number 2. They lead by just 1 as it is 14-13. Missed PAT could come back to haunt the Commodores of Tates Creek. Going down the stretch, we're already midway through quarter 3, just a 1-point football game here on SCSN. If you have not already, be sure to give us a follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on Twitter at SCSN Sports. Pass to the far side, caught on the check down there, and that'll be a first down. Trenton Cutright completing that one, junior quarterback. Cutright commanding the offense from under center here. First and 10, football now down to the 42-yard line of the defenders, threatening to cross the midfield stripe here. Cutright to the close side. Here's a howitzer down the left sideline and a wide open receiver. What a play, 58 yards for the touchdown. It's 20-13. Bryan Station extends that 1-point lead into a 7-point lead, just like that. Now looking to make it an 8-point football game, they'll send out the PAT team. Snap is good, hold is good. Boy, this one's sent up away, and it just lofts through the uprights. That makes it 21-13 here on SCSN. An 8-point lead for the defenders of Bryan Station over Tates Creek. We'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. Kickoff following the touchdown here is going to be a fair catch and a touchback. Tates Creek going to take this one from their own 20-yard line.
Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, just
it is 21-13, Bryan Station now with an 8-point lead following a 58-yard touchdown pass made by Cutright. Trenton Cutright uncorked one down the left sideline. His man was wide open and all alone to extend the lead of the defenders. Tates Creek, the Commodores have the football back now. They're working left to right on your radio dial. Here comes the signal caller after taking the snap, a check down pass. His man will dart back and forth, and Kobe Middleton, the senior, just steps out of play after a gain of about 8, maybe 9 yards. That makes it second and short for Tates Creek. Andrew Witherington, big fan of this guy, like the way he plays. Junior quarterback, junior signal caller. This time he'll have 2 wide on either side here on second and short. Tailback alongside him. Running through his cadence. There's the give. Tailback barreling forward, trying to push his way up in there. And he is just going to be shy of moving those chains. Now the official's saying to go ahead and move them, so they will. That'll make it 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30-yard line Football down to the 28 of Tates Creek and the Commodores. This time it'll be 3 out wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. There's the give again. Tailback knifing his way up in there, following the left tackle. A gain of 7 yards to their man. It's Kobe Middleton again. Middleton going to check out of the contest. Tailback bringing the play in here for Witherington. Witherington this time, 3 out wide. Same formation as the previous play. Second and about 3 here in quarter number 3. There's the give following a fake. Nothing doing for the ball carrier this time. He comes down hard. Defenders are saying the football is loose. Bryan Station coming up with it. Somebody lost their helmet. Officials trying to sort this out. That's Jeremiah Mundy Boyd standing up, holding the football in the air. I don't think the officials are buying it. Right now, 3rd and about 4, and they're going to set the ball and send them back to their huddles. Tates Creek and the Commodores maintain possession. Here in quarter 3, they trail by 8. 21-13 on SESN. They're working left to right on your radio dial. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Andrew Witherington sends a man into motion. Coming towards him is Sigler. He wants to throw. Pass to the close side. Caught just along the sideline there by Kashawn Duthan. What a play by the senior. Duthan gets both feet inside. Right along the home team sideline there in the face of Bryan Station. That'll move the chains. Caught that one on the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 right near the midfield stripe. Commodores still on their own side of the field here. They need to go another 57 yards if they want the score. Trips left, 1 on the close side. Witherington, tailback alongside him. He's looking to the far side, running through his cadence, wants to throw, checks down that way, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Markevian Smith. He overthrew the junior. 2nd and 10 now from the 43. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of high school football. Be sure to visit our website, sesnsports.com. Give us a follow here. Subscribe on YouTube. Trips left again here on 2nd down for the Commodores at Tates Creek. Here we go. Witherington wants to throw deep left side. This one, boy, I think he caught it. Yes, he did. Unbelievable. A massive shift of the sticks right here. From the 43 of their own side of the field to the 31 of the Bryan Station defenders. A big-time gain right there. 26 yards. It's a 1st and 10 following that long ball by Witherington. Football on the far hash mark here. Four on wide, 2 on either side. Witherington, tailback alongside him. Running through his cadence, glances both ways. There's the give. Ball carrier is wrapped up and dropped hard behind the line of scrimmage. Loses 2, maybe 3 yards there. Theo Jones, the senior, trying to push that one up in there. Nothing doing for him. 2nd and 12 now for the Commodores. Football just inside of the 33-yard line, midway between the 2 hash marks. Again, 2 out wide on either side. Tailback, deep behind the signal caller here. He's in the pistol. Wants to throw here. Pressure coming. Throws this one to the right side, and it's incomplete. Pass intended there for Kashawn Duthit again, the senior. Looked like he was open. Might have just missed him wide right there. He was coming to the outside. Not a tight out route, but almost like a post, but way too early. Had some space. Maybe could have caught the football. And Witherington just couldn't put it on the money. They'll try again on 3rd and 12. Football on the 33-yard line of the defenders of Bryan Station. Trips left, one on the close side. Witherington wants to throw. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Hit his intended target there in the hands. Thomas Sigler just couldn't hook that one in. The junior dropped it. That'll make it 4th down and long. Decision time for the Commodores. Looks like the offense might be staying out there right now. Public address announcer calls it 4th and 11. That's a long 11. The football spotted between the 32 and 33-yard line. The line to gain is the 20. That would put them in the red zone. 4th down. Looks like those receivers are staying out there. Here comes the offense of the Commodores. They trail by 8. Trips left, one on the close side. Witherington, tailback alongside him, running through his cadence. Crowd getting into this here. And looks like a timeout taken down on the field. A false start on the offense, and what a horrible time for that. Mark off 5 yards. Offense will get lined right back up. Oh, here we go. They're going quickly. Wants to throw it right side. Lets one go. You have to flag that. Oh, my goodness. No flag. A lot of contact. Kashawn Duthit, the senior, double covered, grabbed by his back there, but maybe there's a push off that I missed, and that's why the official held off flagging that one. From what I saw, you got to flag that, but I'm assuming I missed something. He saw something I didn't. So that'll be a turnover on downs, much to the joy of Bryan Station High School and the defenders, as they lead by 8 here in quarter 3, and Tates Creek and the Commodores going to lose the football. The official's talking something over here. Already a penalty against the Commodores. They haven't even started this drive yet. Bryan Station now in possession of the football at rest between the two hash marks. They're working from right to left on your radio dial. The offense lined up just over the 40-yard line of their own side of the field. Cut right, check down pass, close side. Some space here. Their man will barrel out of play after running over a defender. J.T. Haskins Jr., the junior, hauled in that pass from Trenton Cutright. Gains about 9 yards right there, makes it 2nd and short. The football is just over the midfield stripe on the 49-yard line of the Commodores. Tates Creek defense trying to hit the brakes here. Cutright wants to throw. Pressure coming. 2 defenders back there. He tried to throw it away for the incomplete pass. That might have been a backwards pass. No whistle. Scooped up by the defender. He's free back to the end zone. We're going to have to wait for an official ruling. The Commodores are celebrating. The head ref waving his hands saying that's not going to stand. Boy, that could have definitely been a backwards pass from where I sit. The officials say it was not. Cutright trying to escape right there. Cleverly throws the ball into the turf for the incomplete pass to avoid the big sack. Now the officials are trying to sort this out. They're standing on the 37-yard line of Bryan Station. Both teams headed to the respective sideline here after a timeout down on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. It's high school football on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here to Lexington, Kentucky. An 8-point game of football between Tates Creek's Commodores and Bryan Station's Defenders. And what a mess the officials are sorting out here. I don't even understand what's going on. Bryan Station obviously maintains possession. They're going to make it 3rd and 21 here. Here we go. Trips right. Here's the snap. Cut right. Rolling to the close side. Feeling the pressure. Throws this one away. 4th and 21 now for Bryan Station High School. Again, they have an 8-point lead. It's 21-13. Following Cutright's passing touchdown, a 58-yard bomb. He had a man wide open. Opened this game with a 40-yard passing touchdown as well. Those two have been critical. They padded their lead towards the end of quarter one, made it 14-0. A punt return for a touchdown, 65 yards. Got Tates Creek back in the game. As Bryan Station going to punt this away. Snap is good. This one sent away. Ooh, another brutal punt right by the sticks. That's a 21-yard punt. Tates Creek and the Commodores have to love that, trailing by just 8. They got their lone offensive touchdown on an 82-yard passing score as Andrew Witherington, the junior, let one go to the far sideline. His man took it to the house, but they missed the PAT. That made it a 1-point ball game before that 58-yard passing score for Cutright, which is how we got where we are. 8-point game, 21-13. Here we go. Commodores offense on the field. Witherington gives it off up inside, tailback. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage, a loss of maybe a yard. Going to be 2nd and long now for Tates Creek. They're working from right to left on your radio dial here on offense. The ball rests on the far hash mark. Big Defenders logo splattered across the center of the field here. It stretches from 33-yard line to 33-yard line. For those of you keeping track at home, that's 34 yards. No, it's not. That's a lie. It's 26 yards. Don't let me do any math for you. 2nd down, Commodores going to take a timeout here. Not ready to run a play this time. As they take a timeout, we will as well. High school football here on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more action. Welcome back. Lexington, Kentucky here tonight at Bryan Station High School. The Defenders, they lead by 8. 21-13 here against Tates Creek and the Commodores. They have the ball. Commodores working right to left on your radio dial here on offense. Man in motion. Wanting to throw. Check down pass is incomplete. Underthrowing his intended target there, Kashawn DeThute. Andrew Witherington just let that one go. Didn't have enough juice behind it. That makes it 3rd and 11 here. Thank you again for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe, follow us on Twitter, visit our website, sesnsports.com. Tonight's game also available, being syndicated on all of our channels, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio, 105.3 Power Radio. And here we go, 3rd and 11. Trips left for Witherington. He's rolling out of the pocket, has some space, scrambling with it up along the sideline, makes one man miss, crosses over the 45-yard line of the defenders and tackled down right near the line to gain right there. Andrew Witherington got the football to about the 44, maybe the 43, and it's 4th down and very short, maybe a foot to gain. Commodores look like they're going to go for it here. They're going to measure, bringing the chains out. They're going to have to come from the far side of the field to the close side here. Head ref down there looking in on that one. Bryan Station trying to get a look. It's right in front of their bench. Boy, and the official is saying that is maybe 6 inches short right there. So we'll keep playing. Commodores offense looks like they're going to come back onto the turf here in Lexington. Bryan Station's defense already headed back out. Here comes Tates Creek. Witherington leading his offense back out onto the turf. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Tailback alongside him here, Markevian Smith, the junior. Witherington talking to him as he runs through his cadence. There's the give. He's in trouble. Stopped in the backfield. 4 defenders. Reverses field. Coming to the close side. He has space, and he has the first down and more. Free across the 20. Free across the 10. He could be gone to the end zone. He is. Wow. Reversed fields in the center of the field. Came to the close sideline. Then picked his way laterally all the way from the close sideline to the far sideline as he went from the 30 to the end zone for the touchdown. What a rushing score for Tates Creek and the Commodores. That was unbelievable. They're going to go for 2 as they trail by just 2. Score is now 21-19. Witherington throws over the middle. This is tipped away. And that means, as you can hear, that Bryan Station will maintain their slim lead of just 2 points here in Lexington. A 33-yard rushing touchdown there for Markevian Smith. Not enough to put his team back up to a tied position here late in this one. We'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. This is SESN.
When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off.
one back. Tates Creek and the Commodores going to kick this one back to Bryan Station's defenders. Tates Creek still trailing, just 2 now, after that 33-yard rushing score here on SCSN. Markevian Smith needed just about 2 foot, and he decided to take it 33 yards to the house. Bryan Station fields this one back on the 10-yard line. Return man coming to the close side. He takes a blow to the ribs and is dragged down right near the 30 at the 29. That makes it 1st and 10 for the defenders. They'll work from left to right on your radio dial here. They would really like to pad their lead going down the stretch in this contest. Cut right out there under center in the shotgun. Tailback alongside him. He has 3 out wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. There's the give. Ball carrier barrels up the gut. Looks like he got about 3 yards on forward progress. Going to be 2nd and long. Bryan Station burning some clock right there. Could be seeing a lot of this running game now. 2 out wide on 2nd and long. Cutright going to keep it. Wants to throw. Throws a bomb down the field. This one is incomplete. Good look there for Bryan Station. Running the play action. Trying to lure the Commodores into thinking they'll be running the football. Trying to eke out with a 2-point win. 14-7 at the half. 21-19 now. Bryan Station still in command. They're at home in Lexington, Kentucky. Here we go. Trips left this time. 1 on the close side. It's 3rd and 7. Cutright in trouble. Climbs the ladder. Throws. Incomplete pass. A little bit of a miscue from his intended target there. The receiver was coming back towards him. He threw it downfield. Receiver dove, tried to catch it one-handed, couldn't pull it off. Great effort there, though, by Teandre Clark as he did dive for that one. Now the punt team of Bryan Station will come out on 4th and 7. Football being snapped from their 32-yard line. The only note I have here is we've seen 2 punts that literally barely got back to the line to gain. Here's the snap. This one's sent away, and this time a good-looking punt by Bryan Station. This one will go to the 42-yard line of the Commodores. So they'll move it about 30 yards. Their last 2 have been about 15. And that is where Tates Creek's offense will take over. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial. The football right in the center between the 2 hash marks here. Led onto the field by that young man, the junior Andrew Witherington. 5'11", quarterback and signal caller. He'll run the offense. Tailback alongside him. 3 out wide, 2 on the close side, 1 on the far side. Witherington through his cadence. Oh my goodness, the snap is high. Tailback falls on this one and able to keep the football. Bryan Station saying they have it. Markevian Smith. Oh, they'll say he didn't have it. It was taken away. Bryan Station takes the football away, and they take it away deep in the territory of the Commodores. They're holding a 2-point lead. Now they'll have a great chance to extend that. The football is on the cusp of the red zone here. Right on the 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10 as Bryan Station's offense will take to the field. Cutright has trips left, 1 on the close side. They're working left to right on your radio dial from the close hash mark. There's the give. Tailback barreling up inside, pushes through 1, 2, 3 defenders, pinballs down inside of the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal from the 5 for the defenders of Bryan Station. What a play right there. .840 left to go in this one. It's 21-19. Bryan Station holding a 2-point lead, threatening to extend it, to pad that lead right here. 2 out wide, big bunch set. Here's the snap, give right side, tailback again, barreling towards the end zone. He dives and he scores. Touchdown, Bryan Station. They extend their lead from 21-19 to 27-19 with 8:15 left to go in the contest. They are back to an 8-point advantage, and now the Commodores are on the ropes and in danger. Lots of time left in this one. But if the defenders chip through this PAT, it'll be a 2-score game. There'll be no way the Commodores could tie it. They're very aware of that, and they're going to try and ice that kicker with a timeout here on the PAT. Well, it doesn't get any more exciting at the high school level. Trying to hang in there. We'll keep it right here. This is the Southeast Sports Network. I want to thank you for tuning in. Across our entire broadcasting network for high school and college sports, SESNsports.com, at SESN Sports on YouTube, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio, and 105.3 Power Radio. Be sure to follow us wherever you're tuned in, whether it's on YouTube, on the website, or our audio-only streaming feed. We appreciate it here on SESN Sports. And thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Gabriel Schrei, bringing you all the action. They're coming back out for that PAT right now. PAT team back onto the field here. Boy, it looks like Bryan Station has decided to go for 2. Lined up in a bunch set, the officials stopping this before it could even get started. I think the side judge blew his whistle. The head ref is coming out to make the call, though. I'm not sure if they didn't like, I think they were in illegal formation there. They're going for 2. Here's the give, pushing forward, he's in. My goodness. Trying to close the door on this one. That makes it a 10-point ball game. 29-19 following that rushing score. And Bryan Station with a 10-point lead at home over Tates Creek. We'll take a break on SESN. Don't go anywhere. More high school football in just a moment. Welcome back here on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here bringing you this contest between Bryan Station's defenders and the Commodores of Tates Creek. As the defenders will kick this one back to Tates Creek. They're working with it. Trouble here. Return man trying to knife his way up in there as he works his way towards the close sideline. He was trapped up back near the 10 of his own side of the field, and that's where he'll go down, and the Commodores will start this drive. Thanks for being with us tonight on SESN Sports. Gabriel Schrei here bringing you the action. It's 29-19. The lead resting at this point in time with Bryan Station. About 8 minutes left to go in the contest. 8:18 showing on the clock here. It's a 10-point ball game. Tates Creek will work from right to left on your radio dial. The football on the close hash mark here. 4 split out wide, 2 on either side. Signal caller Andrew Witherington, the junior, sends a man into motion. Running through his cadence. Markevian Smith is a decoy. He's going to throw it deep. A bomb to the far sideline, and looks like he caught it. They're going to say he did. Right along the sideline, a huge gain there, nearly 30 yards for Tates Creek. Football will go from the 11-yard line of their own side of the field down to the 40, a 29-yard gain through the air for Witherington. 1st and 10 now. Football on the far hash mark. It was on the close. Still working right to left. They trail by 10. Under 8 minutes left to go now. 4 out wide. Here's the give. Tailback coming to the close side. He has a seam. Barreling his way up in there between the linebackers and dragged down right on the midfield stripe. That is very close to enough to move the chains, and the official says go ahead and do it. 1st and 10 now for the Commodores. Football on the 49-yard line of the defenders of Bryan Station. Their defense trying to pump the break. They hold a 10-point advantage, 29-19. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. There's the give. Coming to the close side. Ball carrier again bursting his way up. And their nifty little move made by Markevian Smith, the junior. Markevian pushed his way up in there. 4-yard gain down to about the 45 exactly of Bryan Station. Football goes from the far hash mark to the close hash mark. He tiptoed his way along on the handoff to the close side and cut up field. We do have an athlete who is slow to rise here. Hopefully he's all right. Coaching staff of Bryan Station out there checking on him, as is the athletic staff. They're going to take a break and make sure he's all right. We're going to take a break as well. This is the Southeast Sports Network, 29-19, Bryan Station lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Young man who is still down on the turf here. Hopefully he's all right. Losing all my focus, I can't even control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, keeping it exciting. You know exactly what you do. See if they'll be able to move him or not. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning. And it looks like they'll be able to get him up, and he's going to be able to get off under his own power. That's great news. Hopefully he'll be just fine. So following that, we'll get back underway here. The Commodores offense returning to the field. They're on the close hash mark, trailing by 10. It's 29-19. 2nd and 6 now for them from the 45-yard line of Tates Creek. Witherington in the shotgun. Tailback at his side. He has trips right on the far side, one on the close side. Witherington looking to the far side. Now he'll take the snap. Wants to throw it that way, and a flag before he can get the pass off. We'll see what the call is here. Going to be a false start. Going against the offense of Tates Creek, they'll march him right back to the midfield stripe. That'll make it 2nd and about 11 for them. Same formation here. Trips right, that's the far side. Football on the close hash mark, 1 man wide on the close side. Witherington points to him, takes the snap, wants to throw. Pressure coming, he's in trouble. Rolling outside of the pocket along the close sideline, zips a pass down there. It's incomplete. It was intended for Mason Jackson right there, the junior. He just couldn't get a hold of the football. And makes it 3rd and 11 from the midfield stripe for Witherington and his offense. Jonathan Hawks sending in the play call here. Head coach of Tates Creek. 29-19. Just a few minutes left to go in this contest here. From the close hash mark, 3 out wide. Now 4, splitting a slot out on the close side, 2 either side. They're working right to left. Witherington, man at his side. Wants to throw in the whistle before this play can get underway as well. Just absolutely peppered with flags here today. Now 24 penalties against this offense. 3rd and long, 16 yards to gain. The football is on the 45-yard line of Tates Creek. They need to get it to the 39 of Bryan Station. Here's a long ball to the close side, right along the sideline, over through the receiver there. He dove for that one. Unable to extend up and grab that was Mason Jackson. He did make a catch like that in quarter 1, but unable to pull it off here in this final frame. Now 4th and long. Special teams unit is going to come out for the Commodores and Tates Creek. Before this punt, they're going to take a break here. And we will as well in Lexington. It is 29-19, a 10-point ball game. Bryan Station on top of the Commodores. We'll be back with more high school football on SESN.
When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off.
Welcome back here to Lexington. Tates Creek is going to go for this. 4th and long here. They trail by 10 late in this one. Witherington takes the snap, trying to climb the ladder, and he is sacked. A loss of about 2 yards. That's a turnover on downs. Right near the 43-yard line of the Commodores. Bryan Station's defenders will get it back. So that 1st and 10 for Bryan Station means they are poised to take the victory here, a 2-score lead. 29-19. Their offense working left to right on your radio dial. They're just going to be looking to burn some clock. Football right between the 2 hash marks here. Trips left for this offense. Cut right under center, gives it off. Tailback makes 1 man miss. Pinballs off of another, now across the 35. Dragged down just shy of the 30. That's a 13-yard gain. Good to move the chains. It's 1st and 10, Bryan Station. So Bryan Station, who to this point on their season, standing at 0-3, is looking to pick up their first victory here inside of their home stadium. 3 out wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. Boy, Cutright in trouble. Broken play there, and he's just going to dive for the sideline here on the close side. Tried to hand it off left. No one was there. Reversed fields immediately, came to the close sideline. Dove for it. He got about 2 yards before he went out of play. 2nd and about 8. The football is on the 30-yard line exactly of the Commodores. Bryan Station on offense, in possession. 3 receivers out there, 2 tailbacks behind Cutright. Play call is in. Their offense will get set. From the close hash mark now, Cutright, pressure coming. 3 defenders right there. He throws a howitzer to the back of the end zone, and it's caught. I don't think he was in play. The official says no. So it'll remain 29-19. The football will remain right on the 30. 4:29 left to go in this contest. And Bryan Station looking for what would definitely be the put-away score. Their offense will get reset here. That'll make it 3rd and about 8, somewhere between 8 and 7 yards. And the official calling for a flag here on that previous play. Going to be a hold going against Bryan Station. They'll mark off 10. It's from the spot of the foul, so instead of being on the 40 exactly, they're going to be at the 42. And the officials don't seem to be in agreement about that either. They're talking it out. 4:29 left in this one. Football on the 42-yard line of the Commodores. We'll sound the whistle. Bryan Station cleared to get this one started. 3 out wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. Football on the close hash mark at the 42-yard line of the Commodores. That's 42 yards from the end zone for Bryan Station. They lead 29-19. Cutright takes the snap. There's a pitch far side. Some space to work with. Driving his way up in there and finally dragged down right back at the 30. That's where they were. A gain of about 12 yards right there. Great carry by the tailback for Bryan Station, Myshawn Baker-Thomas. Junior just stuck that one right up in there. Now 3rd and about the same yardage, between 8 and 7 yards. Out wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. 2 tailbacks alongside Cutright in the backfield here. Play call is in. Cutright through his cadence. Snaps a bit low. He scoops it up. Here comes the pressure. 3 defenders right there. He has space to throw. This one is caught. Gorgeous catch right there. His receiver goes up. Grabs that one. He'll be down at the 13-yard line. That's a 1st and 10 for Bryan Station with 3.5 left to go in the game. What a snag right there. Going up, getting a hold of that one. Damon Green, the senior, clung to the football, fell to the turf. Just over 3 minutes left to go now as the clock continues to run. Same formation here on 1st and 10. Cutright this time gives it off up inside. Tailback pins off of 1 defender, now 2. He's free and gone into the end zone. That's got to be the put-away score. 35-19, Bryan Station cruising towards what will be their first win of the year. What a score. Now on for the PAT with 3 minutes left here. Going to go for 2. Cutright. Faked it, rolls out, checks down. That one's good as well. 37-19. 3 minutes left to go. A big lead for Tates Creek. We'll take a break. Be right back. with more high school football on SESN. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here to Lexington, Kentucky. 37-19 the score right now with just under 3 minutes left to go here in this contest between Tates Creek and Bryan Station. This kick will skeeter out of play along the close sideline. Commodores will get the football, take over offensively down on their own 23-yard line. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial from the close hash mark here as they send Witherington and the offense of Tates Creek back onto the field. So Bryan Station scoring that, I call it the put-away score. It's a 3-score lead for them. 18 total points, spurred on by a 12-yard touchdown rush by their number 40. Some sort of problem here with the offense for the Commodores. One receiver late to the field. It's trips right. That's the far side. There's the give. Tailback trying to go up inside. He is wrapped and dropped. Kalimbi Apatano, the junior. Unable to escape the clutches of the linebackers right there. Bryan Station's defense saw that coming. Devin Bode, Jr. roved to the close side, grabbed him, wrapped him, dropped him. 2nd and long now, about 14 to gain. Looks like Tates Creek might just burn the clock out here. Be sure to subscribe if you are with us on YouTube. Give us a follow if you're with us on our audio platforms. And if you're on our website, head over to Twitter and give us a follow there at SESN Sports. Thanks for joining us across all platforms tonight, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio, 105.3 Power Radio, and the Southeast Sports Network itself. Here's the snap. Witherington coming to the close side, steps up in the pocket and throws. Boy, this one was nearly intercepted. Going to be an incomplete pass for Witherington and the Commodores. He took the snap, dropped back deep in the pocket, right in the center of the field, came to the close side along the sideline and started running towards the line of scrimmage, threw it just before he reached it there, and his intended target goes down hard to the turf. He's hit as he came back for the football. He's all right and off of the field here, but unable to get a hold of that one. Incomplete pass. 3rd and long now. 3rd and about 14 to gain for Tates Creek. Bryan Station in the lead, 37-19. They're on defense, just trying to keep Tates Creek from doing any more damage here. Hoping they'll burn up the clock. Football on the close hash mark following that incompletion. Right on the 20-yard line. They need to get it up to about the 34, 35-yard line would be a first down. Trips right, that's the far side, one on the close side for Witherington. Tailback alongside him. He runs through his cadence, wants to throw the football. Pressure coming. Here's a bomb over the middle. It's tipped away. 4th and 14 for Tates Creek here at Bryan Station High School. What a fun contest tonight here on SESN. Home fans fired up here late. All about that victory here. Their first of the year. They're going to rise to 1-3. 1:56 left to go in this one. Tates Creek is going to punt this one back to Bryan Station here. Punter standing inside of the 10-yard line on the 8. He'll take the snap, sends this away. Gorgeous punt. Fielded back on the 42-yard line of Bryan Station. Return man weaving his way through traffic over the 40 of the opposing side and dragged down right near the 35 of the Commodores. 37-19, Bryan Station lead. They've already scored that put-away score. Put them up 18. Now they've got the football back with 1:48 left to go in the contest. It's 1st and 10. They're on the far hash mark, driving left to right on your radio dial. Football is on the 31-yard line. Three out wide for the defenders. There's the snap. Give up inside. Tailback. Pinballs off one defender, now two, and he is forced out of play on the far sideline. That's about a 7-yard gain right there for Bryan Station. Football will be right on the 25-yard line here. Just a bit over it. 2nd and 3. Long 3, maybe 4. Same formation for Bryan Station here on 2nd down. Cut right from under center. There's the give. Tailback bounces off a defender coming close side. Taken down just over the 20 at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Bryan Station will move the chains. .60 seconds left to go in this contest. The defenders just need to run one, maybe two more plays. They'll have their first victory of the year. Here's the snap. Cut right, fakes the give. He's going to keep it and stays just inside of play there. Boy, that was very close. 32 seconds left as he goes down. He ran in a big horseshoe shape, came backwards, cut back upfield along the sideline. He wanted to step out instinctually, stopped himself, and went down. Timeout taken with 18.7 seconds left here by Tates Creek. Trying to delay it there. I don't think they've used, they've definitely used a timeout here in the second half. Bryan Station has got 2 timeouts left. That was the second of Tates Creek and the Commodores. They could take one more timeout after this. Just under 19 seconds left. The football is on the close hash mark. Again, it's 37-19, an 18-point game. It's almost physically impossible to get the football and score 3 times. It would have to be this next play would have to be it. And Bryan Station is lined up to just take a knee here on 2nd and medium. Now a penalty coming against the defense here. I believe that'll make it 1st and goal. Football lined up at the 9-yard line. That is 1st and goal for Bryan Station's defenders. 18.7 seconds left. Now they're not lined up to take a knee. They're lining up to kick a field goal. Here's the snap. Hold is good. Kick is up and away. This one is through. 40-19 with just under 19 seconds left. They did not run any clock off there. Laying it on thick. A field goal to increase that score. 40-19, Bryan Station lead here on the Southeast Sports Network. We're going to keep it right here as we are just about finished. Just a couple of plays left to go here between Tates Creek and Bryan Station. Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. Gabriel Schrei here. Follow us wherever you're tuned in, whether that's 105.3 Power Radio, 96.9 Fresh Air Radio, or the Southeast Sports Network itself. YouTube, our streaming audio platforms, and the websites. We appreciate your support. So kickoff will go from left to right. Bryan Station sending this one back to Tates Creek for this last just under 20 seconds here. This one fielded just inside of the 20 by Tates Creek. Return man slips across the 25 between a pair of defenders, cuts back on the 30, battling his way over the 35, now down to the far sideline along the 40, still pushing his way forward and dragged down just shy of the midfield stripe right there. Players still piled up there near midfield, and here comes the defense of Bryan Station. Tates Creek going to send out their offense. Penalty coming here against the Commodores and Tates Creek. Going to be a holding call on that kick return. Football was going to be at the 34-yard line of Tates Creek. Now it's going to be back. Looks like it's going to be pretty deep, marching it way back here. Football all the way back to the 15-yard line of the Commodores as their offense comes out here. Just seconds left to go in this one. They have 3 out wide, 2 on the close side. And the quarterback spikes the football with 1.6 seconds left to go. Officials separating these two teams as the players come to their respective sidelines here. Coaching staff not happy with the officials. They're calling it. Following that spiked ball at 1.6 seconds, we'll get the final handshake here. That will do it for this contest. The final score here today, 40-19. Stay with us following the handshake. And we've got a little bit of extracurricular activity. Some shoving, some pushing, and fighting here on the turf. Players coming out to split up what looks to be grown men. I'm not sure if that's two coaches from Tates Creek. Not the happy ending we wanted to see here in this contest today. Either way, we'll take a break. I'll be right back with you with a short post-game show, and we'll get you on your way here on the Southeast Sports Network. Thank you for being with us. Final score, 40-19. Don't go anywhere. right, let's wrap this thing up here from Rocky Top Studios. I want to thank you again for joining us here today for this excellent contest. Let's run down our quick scoring summary here between these two teams. This one got kicked off early, a 40-yard passing touchdown for Bryan Station by who else? Cutright. Sent it a long ball back into the corner of the end zone for the score. It was a big one. It was an easy one for him. His man was wide open. It made the score 7-0. Bryan Station again padded their lead, made it 14-0 late in quarter one. Then the answer came from Tates Creek. The Commodores made it 14-7 as they came out, returned a punt for 65 yards, and the score towards the end of quarter number two. At the half, it was 14-7 in today's contest between the Commodores and Bryan Station. In half number two, the scoring picked up big time. An 82-yard passing touchdown thrown in by Andrew Witherington, connected with his man. He hauled it in, went the distance. That made it 14-13. It was nearly a tie ball game, but the Commodores missed the PAT, and that was kind of the beginning of the end for Tates Creek. From there, things did not go well. That was followed up by a 58-yard passing touchdown for Bryan Station. The long ball thrown in by Cutright, and the PAT was good. It made it 21-13. Following that, a 33-yard rushing score extended the lead even further for Bryan Station. That was followed up with a 5-yard rushing score and a 12-yard rushing score. Made it 37-19. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, at the very end with just seconds left, a field goal makes the final score here today, 40-19. Player of the game absolutely has to be young Mr. Cutright. Trenton Cutright dropping dimes, throwing touchdowns. The junior quarterback absolutely crushed it here today for Bryan Station. They improved their record to 1-3 on the season. Tates Creek falls to 1-4 on the season. That will wrap up our coverage here today for high school football for our entire crew from the Rocky Top Studios. I'm Gabriel Schrey. Your final score is Bryan Station 40-19. All games airing on SCSN, and the SCSN networks are streaming live and archived on our social platforms. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network.
Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Schrey Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Schrey Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.